Okay, guys, I don't have that long. This is just a quick insert. I went out this morning. All this is facts. All this is facts. Okay. I was trying to figure out whether the morning bite or the evening bite is better. The evening bite is okay, but I decided to go out today. It's chilly. It is 60 degrees, and we're going up to 80 today. But I'll probably have to shed out of this real quick. Okay. So right now I'm getting baited up. Okay, I'm getting baited up right now. I'm trolling. I'm slow trolling. Matter of fact, let me pull a couple of these plastics off, and I'm just getting set up. So be patient with me for a little bit because I'm trying to get things together, okay? Once you put that first minnow on and you drop it in the water, the game is on from that standpoint on. Don't think the crappie is going to sit around and just wait for you. You have to keep an eye on your bobbers. Look at that. Look at that. That's why I turned that camera on. That's why I turned that camera on. Hank! That's why I turned the camera on. That's why I turned the camera on. I just told you guys, when you get set up, it's time. Oh, let me show you guys this. The first bite of the morning is off my new October Gold. Mr. October Gold. You see the picture up there. I'm going to let him go. I'm not going to keep him. We are on a meat run today. Okay, we are. Let me slow it down. I'm going to go down to 0.5. We are on a meat run today. We are on a meat run today, but we're going to be selective about what we keep, okay? On a couple of these poles, because I had a conversation with a buddy of mine, he's like, Cam, go ahead and run that October Gold. Okay, it's supposed to be coming out in another several weeks. He said, go ahead and run it, man. Troll with that curly tail. See what happens. I said, all right, I'll do that, bro. So first catch of the day is that Mr. October Gold. Now I'm still getting set up, okay? So bear with me for a little bit. Look at that, look at that. Oh man, look at that. Yank! Again, we are on a meat run. We are on a meat run. Let him do his thing. Let him do his thing. Let me. Sometimes, man, you get a hold to a fish that wants to do everything but go wherever you want him to go. Now remember, you got to keep an eye on your other poles. Okay, he kind of gave us a little junior-sized mess, but I think we can get him off of there. There we go. Perfect eating size crappie. Let me tell y'all this. Y'all are going to be mad at me when I tell you this. Y'all are going to be mad. The first two fish that I caught were off of curly tails. The first two fish that I caught was off that black and chartreuse with a candy red diesel built hook. Look, I'm going to show it to you. And that Mr. October Gold. The first two fish. We're going to put him in the basket. Oh my goodness, I got to tell my buddy about this one. He recommended it last night. He said, Cam, let's try something different. And look where we are. The first two fish off the two curly tails. Let's put him in the basket. Perfect eating size crappie. That's 11. All right, I'm going to slow things down a little bit. Let's get baited back up. I may not need to run 10 poles. I may have to stay with just 8. How many of you guys have ever gone fishing and the person that don't know how to fish catch all the fish? That ever happen to y'all, or catch the biggest fish? So sometimes when people are talking, you need to listen. Sometimes, let me say that again. Sometimes when people are talking, you need to listen. And I'm guilty of that. Sometimes you got to get out of your box. Sometimes, let me say that again because I know it went over a lot of you guys' heads. Sometimes you have to get out of the box. Curly tail. So you know what? That red, black, and chartreuse, that blue, black, and chartreuse, that monkey milk and chartreuse, curly tail. Guys, that may be fire. All right, let's see what we got. I'm trying to get myself organized here. 4 on that side, 4 on this side. Let's see if we can get these over here together. I'm gonna go back down. Listen, I'm only going to be out here for about an hour. Okay, I'm not going to be out here too long. Let me repeat this to you guys. The first 2 fish that we caught were on curly tails. The first 2 fish we caught were on curly tails. That Mr. October Gold, I'm going to have a picture up there. You'll be able to see it. Okay, I don't know what it is about that gold. You know, we got the gold finger and we got that Mr. October Gold in the curly tail, which is solid gold. The gold finger is gold, but it has a sunshine yellow stinger tail, okay? So later on in the spring, I got that gold finger coming out in a curly tail. It looks just like the stinger shad. I know it's confusing, but during the cutaway, I'm gonna cover all of it so you guys can visually see what I'm talking about. I gotta make sure you guys can see everything too. Okay, so my motor's on is on, not on 1, it's on 0.5. It's on 0.5. Now once I get the boat straight, I'm gonna kind of adjust my rods a little bit. I'm gonna have to adjust my rods because with the raised rascals are running. And listen, we're at the front of the door for fall fishing. We're at the front of the door. We are in the middle of September. The middle of September. So all the way through October, all the way through November, I'll be catching fish like this. Let me tighten. Let me give you guys a trolling tip. This is my personal tip. You can choose to do whatever you want to do. The further you have those bobbers away when you're trolling away from the boat, the better chance that those crappie have getting off of you catching them and reeling them in. I want you to remember that. Let's see if I can get this back up. Now, when I do my cutaway, I'm going to show you guys my rig, how I got everything rigged, okay? So don't worry about that. Look at that. Look at that. Whoa, man. Whoa. Boy, he hit that. Good night. Let me slow this boat down. Man, he hit that. Let me put this over here for a minute. Just for a quick minute. Man. Yank. Let me see if I can get him to come straight to me without all the entanglement. He hit like a big fish. I don't want to do a lot of jumping. This is 12-inch crappie. Good deal. Okay, that's off the Fireball Red. That's off the, and listen, every time when I catch a fish, hopefully guys, I'll be able to put it up there in the corner so you can see it, okay? And everything that you're looking for, everything that you need will be right down there in the description. Let me show this one to you. That's a 12-inch crappie. That's what we're looking for. That is exactly what we're looking for. Perfect eating size crappie. Listen, if you want to troll on your body of water, if you're on a public body of water, ask the DNR how many poles can you troll with. It's very important that you do that. And number 2, if you're allowed to troll with how many you want, listen, if you want to troll with 3 poles, you want to troll with 2 poles, you do what you want to do. Don't, you know, because I'm running 10, you think you got to run 10. Okay? It doesn't work like that. You can run any amount of poles that you want to run. Okay, this is the gold finger compared to the October Gold, and I'll show you guys when we do the cutaway the difference. I think this one right here needs to be a little touch deeper, just a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. Okay, guys, we're going to start the back of this video up to the front. Okay, let me show you what I got. Okay, I want to show you what I got. Let me show you the time. Okay, you can see it, 9:44 EST time. I'm just pulling in, right? Wednesday the 17th. Okay, because it's going to take me a couple of days to produce it. This is what happened. I'm gonna spit facts to you. Okay, we've been biting, we've been fishing for them. You guys have seen me do my post now. The last 3 weeks they've been biting. In the morning it's cold, it's chilly. I had my scully on and my light windbreaker this morning, but during the day it warms up. We're getting ready for fall. Okay, I'm not pushing the envelope, but I had to figure out, okay, Cam, you're catching 4, 5, 6 in the evening. Let's get up and let's see what happens in the morning. I was on the water at 7:45. You saw the time. Wait a minute, let me show it to you again. 7:45 this morning. So that is what? Hour and a half. I was on the water. Hour and a half. This is what they were hitting. It's not available yet, but I'm coming out with it, guys. This is Mr. October Gold. Okay? I'm coming out with that, and that's that diesel bill hook. I was running that. More popular. Okay? They hit this. This right here, the October Gold was one of the first out to shoot, caught the first 2 fish. Okay? And I was running a curly tail. A buddy of mine suggested, Cam, you may need to try the curly tail, see what you come up with. Why not? I did it. Step out of my comfort zone. But let me tell you the other color they were hitting. That gold finger. Look, you can see my fingers, right? Look at the tail. My fingers are still, right? Look at the tail. Perpetual motion. And let me tell you the other color. Guys, right down in the description, all you got to do is click the hyperlink and pick it up. That white knight has been dangerous all 14 days. This white knight is responsible for a lot of bodies. You got to have this white knight in your tackle box. And also, that Fireball Red. We've been on fire with that Fireball Red. These exclusive color of cams. You see the hologram flake in there. Okay, matter of fact, let me show you that perpetual motion. See, my fingers are still, right? Look at that. All right, so, guys, I gave you the time. I showed you what I was using, plus that's that diesel built hook. That's the only hook that I'm running. By the way, it's 116. Let me show you the time again. And then I'm going to get ready to get into the video so you can watch. 9:47 a.m. EST time. Wednesday, the 17th. And I got mosquitoes all on my arm. Let's get down in the boat. Let me show you what we did. Look, I still got my gear on. Still got my gear on. An hour and a half, and I'm on fire. An hour and a half, and I'm just getting started. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Come on. This your boy Cam. I've been doing this for 12 years now, guys. You know, all I do is catch crappie. That's all I do. Look, my motor, I done messed up my motor. Let me see if I can slide it up a little bit. Good night. I'll fix that in a little bit. Guys, okay. Sit back, relax, chill out. I'm going to show you how I do it. Everything that you need is right down there in the description. You can pick it up. All you got to take is a few clicks, put it in your cart, check out. Anything $45 or more, you get free shipping. Okay? Listen, I'm giving you everything that I got. Okay? What's different from my channel and everybody else's? All the items that I use is right down there in the description, and we manufacture them and I supply them. Okay, so they're easy to get. You don't have to put on your blue jeans, put on your shoes, go to the big box store and look, it's not there. Okay, well, I got to find something that's close to it. No, dude, you don't have to do that. Come on, dude, right here. I got you, bro. All right, go right down there, guys. $45 or more, get you free shipping. Listen, I got to produce the video and I got to put it out, but let's get ready to get on the water, and I'm going to show you exactly how I did it, okay? It's your boy Cam. Yank! Guys, whenever I come out and fish, I'm only out here a couple of hours, tops, okay? 2.5 at best, and I'm off the water. I don't come out here, I don't spend 6-7 hours out here on the water. That's not how, I don't get down like that. That one pole is way back there, a little bit too far. Look at that. Yank! Here we go. Guys, do y'all have confidence in y'all's hooks? Do y'all have confidence in y'all's hooks? Do y'all have confidence in your hooks like Cam does, that diesel built hook? Guys, everything that you see that I'm using, you can get it right down there in the description. Okay, you can do everything from the comforts of your own home. Let me lift this rascal. Man, that's a 12-inch crappie. I had no business lifting this crappie. He came up bigger than what I thought he was. He definitely came up bigger than what I thought he was. Let me show him to you. That's off of that white knight. Year after year, that white knight always is a producer. I've had this plastic. Look at that white knight. What does it look like? A shad. Let me show you this crappie. Okay, that's that diesel built hook. Cam, what's the difference between your diesel built hook and your nasty bin hook? And I'm going to cover that. The gap is larger. The shaft is longer, which gives you a better hook set. And just as the nasty bin hook, I passed that through that sharpener 7 times, that chemical sharpener. And remember, guys, they're custom made. When you order, my hooks are custom made for you. Let's put this 12 in the, oh, had a little loop there. I'll be able to get him off real quick. That's why I got all the poles out, because I'm on a meat run. Let me turn to you guys so you can see my face a little bit. Let me say this to you. It's strange because you think that when I catch a fish that I watch the bobber or the cork, whatever you want to call it. I don't watch that. I watch the rod. because that rod's going to move, okay? Because all these poles that I have out, 9 times out of 10, if I watch the bobber, I'm probably going to grab the wrong pole. But if I watch the pole move, bingo. Are y'all still with me? Y'all still having a good time? Does it look like I'm doing anything difficult? 25. I like that stretch down there in front of that pontoon, okay? I'm gonna turn around, do a U in a little bit. Look at this, look. Hey, there he is, there he is. Come back here, get him in the boat. Listen, don't be out there doing all that crazy stuff. Look, that's that Goldfinger. That's that Goldfinger. That's that Goldfinger. Cam, I do a lot of things, baby, but changing ain't one of them. Man, this is a nice crappie. This is another 12. Let me see if I can show them to you. I'm trying to watch that hook. When they shake, I do not want none of that hook. Look, that's that Goldfinger with that orange jig head, that diesel-built jig head. Look at it. Nice crappie. Let's put him in the basket. I just told you guys that I catch a lot of fish off of those poles right here in the front. Guys, we've been out here now for 20 minutes. 20 minutes. So we're going to see if we can catch a couple more. Because I don't want this video to be too long, because I still got to do the cutaway and give you the intel, okay? Believe it or not, that is the most popular part of the video, the intel. That's what you need. That intelligence is what you're looking for. Anybody can sit and watch catch fish. It's the intel what you're looking for. The specs. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Look at that. I'm putting one in the water. Come on in here. Listen, don't play around with them. Look at this 12. That's off of that white knight again with that great jig head. Look, don't play around with them. Get them in the boat. Get them in the boat. Look at that. Look at that. That's another 12-inch crappie. Look at that. Boy, look at that diesel built. That's that white knight again with that great jig head. Purple. Look, wait a minute. Let me say this to y'all. I'm sitting up here talking to you guys. I'm sitting up here talking to you guys catching crappie. I'm sitting up here talking to you guys, running my nose hole, and it's so simple. Let's put him in the basket. Let's get him baited back up.